got signed from Barry Sanders at the National, and a couple of David Robinsons. Sold me these 2 for $5. So there's JSAs over here. I'm gonna take one of Robinson and one of Barry Sanders and maybe try to get them authenticated. What's up, guys? We are here in downtown Little Rock, Arkansas, and kind of here on a little lunch date, but as well to hit up a show right here. I think they advertise it as being the largest card show collectors convention in Arkansas. It's called the Arkansas Card Show, I think it is. I'll put it up on the screen what it is exactly called. But yeah, it's right on the downtown Little Rock, so pretty neat. So we're gonna go check it out. I got a small budget today, and I'm gonna try to stick within that. We're gonna go walk in, see a lay of the land, and then start. We'll get some footage of some pickups and what's going on inside. Come along. Kind of funny. Can't find the place, and there's no signage. And the state convention center is what where it says it's at. Doesn't come up on Google Maps. So
like it comes up, but it brings you to a whole nother building back there.
Right. But we saw one guy with a case. So we started following him. Okay, we see it now. But it's so weird that it doesn't come up on Google Maps. But I'll show it to you. Here it is.
Maybe Apple Maps is better. We didn't try Apple Maps.
Well, finally found it, so we are good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, some of you might have some questions about my shirt. I'm gonna do some dad bod modeling for you. Got this thing free a while back on a sponsorship I did. Anyway, and it's the first time I've ever wore it. It's been hanging in the closet. Alright, so we're gonna take a lay of the land, take a lap around, check out everybody before we really get too tied up at a table. Yeah. 30 on these two.
That's fine.
Okay. So just a quick
It's clean, man. It's awesome.
Geno Smith and the Jackson Holiday 9.
You can look at it. It sells $1,500 all day long. That's great.
Got 10.
Maybe not.
If not, if you don't, I do.
Let's get a 10. If you got a 10, it would be easier. I just. There you go. Appreciate you, man. I love that shirt there.
I appreciate it. It's
You
first
need
time.
something else, let me know. I'm going to put some more stuff out here in a minute.
Alright. Have you got like a value box I can dig through?
I mean, sort of. I ain't got much more.
That's
here.
cool.
You keep stacking.
Cool stuff in there.
I'm like, boss, you need any help?
Another one I'll look at. Any numbered Brady stuff.
And that's the stuff like, I'm trying to get, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm trying to get more of it. Yes, sir.
They don't even have penny sleeves. And they came from a collection. Prices. Looks like something. It's dripping the cool, but like a lot of them don't even, not even the penny sleeves in the top loaders.
Yeah, and that might be some
the
stuff I have to go through. Yeah, I just, I buy stuff, I buy so much stuff, and it's like, it might get shoved. I might have bought those 4 shows ago. You know?
Yeah. So lot of these don't have stickers or anything, so let's see what it says. The number was 100. They just took one out. That was 20. 80 is the number.
Probably $100 on the stack. That'd probably be my best. This Braden's would set you off. That's a number to 500 over, but that would be my best guess.
I'd be at 80. I was stopping them all.
I got you, man. I understand.
Good.
But, I appreciate you looking.
All right, thanks.
Also, just like,
Oh, yeah.
$3-4 box.
Oh, that's rad.
So I'm getting all of the Luca and Steph's. And
Oh, cute. Love it.
the bronze.
Yeah,
I can work with it. Okay. Solid X or something else.
Game used.
You know what? I'll do trick. We'll do it. I'll do some selling capital. I thought I was going to do some training, but. Are you a college fan? Not so. I mean, I like to watch.
All right, so we did our lab. I did already make a couple little pickups, $30 pickup, and then that lot that I just showed with all of the Lucas, LeBron, Steph, stars was $50. So it was wound up being, I think, 100 cards-ish, 90 cards, lots of colors and silvers of those guys, of Steph, Luca, LeBron. So, but anyway, it's probably 75% Pokemon here, and it is a little bit smaller show than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot more big, a lot more dealers and vendors, but it seems to be some quality stuff, and there's good food. This food smelling good in here, but we're gonna now hit these value boxes real hard, try to make some deals, try to maximize before we go on our date.
Are there any other? I'm not familiar with this. The card ladder doesn't track what he sells for at shows.
Well, nobody can track what they are at shows. And that's why a lot of people base it off the card ladder right now. Just
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. A couple darts, nice little darts. Nick, Spellbound, silver signature. This one's sneaky. Last, I don't think there's any raw sales, but like 50 on the last sale on a low end graded. And these were all, had white backs. It's a stack for $10 for 8. So this is over in there for 5 and another stack. So cool, good deal. Oh, you're still good. Oh, and this last couple sales are 40.
definitely 14.
That one. Okay. I'm still throwing it in though. There's some cards here I ain't never seen.
Listen, man, I just open them up out of all this. Half the stuff is out here. I open myself and I packs.
Really?
Back, yeah.
And you did
Yeah,
good.
I was at Fort Smith, and I had a stack of Kobe's. $1,400. He bought all of them.
Somebody bought all of them? Oh yeah, go medallion. Yeah, I'm gonna get it anyway. It's Reggie White. He's the preacher. The preacher, right?
Do what?
Reggie White.
Oh.
He's the pastor. He's a preacher.
That's probably his second year of posting
think
rookie.
yeah,
it's
it
got to
is.
be up there. All those goals
Oh yeah, I love those.
that you got one. I want to say you got. Back then, those packs we had 36 of them, and you got 6 in a box.
Oh, cool. I like that. Grant Hill, so underrated.
He was underrated.
So, nicest dealer that I've ever met. I think. I don't. Do you remember his name? I don't remember his name. I'm gonna show you real quick. This stack This was all autos that he got signed from Barry Sanders at the National, and a couple of David Robinsons. He sold me these 2 for $5. So there's JSAs over here. I'm gonna take one of Robinson and one of Barry Sanders and maybe try to get them authenticated. Just low risk. And here's the rest. You got, I mean, there's a Scottie Pippen rookie. This is for the National Super Rare Emmitt Smith. Second year Jerry's, I think the second year Being Team. Ronnie Lott rookie. These metal type stuff. Dion rookies. These Maximum metal. You don't see them often. A Bo Jackson rookie. These are old school numbered early serial number cards. These gold medallions with stars. Warren Sapp rookie. Penny Hardaway. Some just crazy inserts. These are refractors. These are gold signature or platinum players club type collector's choice stuff. Hall of Famer Holt, Edgar and James, Terrell Owens, Barry Sanders. These are all like the metal type stuff. Famous nicknames: Scoring Kings, Rodman, Tower of Power, Metal, Steel Tower, Metal Force. Just cool inserts. And you can see he Pat pulled them himself. They're not even in penny sleeve, so condition might be a little bit crazy. Fly with. Never seen this before. A Jerry Rice artist proof. So $140. So, and we're done and we're out. We're going. I'm gonna run over to JSA, see what the wait time is. If it takes a long time, we're gonna just send them off. We'll go check out JSA. Oh, it says for items at this event, but I'm gonna ask them if they're doing any other options. But it might not be Horace Grant. So if you made it this far, bonus coverage. Date. Eating right across the street. That's the convention center, and this is wasabi, Asian food. So Japanese, right? So sushi and hibachi. So very good stuff. Going back to JSA, try to see if we got a authentic berry. Hey guys, back at home 2 days later after the show, and we did not film the results from JSA because right there where the JSA booth was, right beside them was the autos, the signers, I'm sorry, and so they don't like, you can't film the signers, so we didn't, and then even after getting the results, so the guy made me, he was like, sign here first, and then we'll show you the results of the, because I only submitted one card, one of the berries. I was like, because I've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 berries and 2 David Robinson. So I said, let me check one of the berries, and the results came back no good. So right there, you can see it. It says atypical letter slant, angle or pitch, and irregular shape and or formation. And so I debated on whether to even share this part of the deal, but I figured, let this be a learning lesson. So I actually, after thinking about it and looking over the deal, so it was 12 cards, 2 Davids and 10 berries, David Robinsons and Barry Sanders. So I wound up getting these for about $20. So it's like $1.80 a piece on these. And one of the reasons I went with it and took the chance on it, I mean, I know that's not much. Then it was $30 for the JSA. It just went flying for the JSA authentication. So I'm into these for $50. So that's not a lot of risk, but it is also $50 I could have went and spent on cards I could have doubled up on. So it's annoying, it's frustrating. But I figured I would just close out here sharing that, these weren't good. And after I got home, I just didn't have time. I was kind of rushed because we had some plans, there in Little Rock, and we had to get back to, we had dropped our car off to get it detailed. But when I got home and looked at them and started looking up Barry Sanders and David Robinson, The David Robinson looks pretty good, but every authentic David Robinson has David D. Robinson, and he puts 50, his jersey number on it. I didn't see any. Even I went back to 91 or 92, so really old signatures. Even back then, he put 50 on his signature, and these berries are just bad. It's just somebody trying to sign. Like, they don't look the B and the S. None of it looks anything like berries from way back when to now. Even though it might be a little variations in it, none of them look like this. So it's my fault, and one of the reasons I was willing to risk it, because I bought a big in-person auto collection one time, and again I got it for super cheap, like $100, but all of the in-person auto collection were good. So it was like so my experience played in on this to my detriment. So it's just this is why I would say warning here is never pay a lot for in-person autographs that don't have COAs. I was having this conversation with some folks recently on a fundraiser, some local people who, because in this area, Gage Wood and Austin Reeves are from this small town I'm in right now in Arkansas. And so Gage Wood, there was a signed ball by him, and we know it's authentic because the people, we know him. I mean, folks we were dealing with on this fundraiser, I mean, they're family, friends, and things like that. And even Austin Reeves, he had a pair of signed shoes. But I was advising, I was saying, you're not going to get the premium unless you get the COA from JSA, Beckett, or PSA. You know, like just having him write a letter. I mean, it might help someone, but that's still not an actual certificate of authenticity. Just never overpay for these, and then try, if you do get a lot, try to get it authenticated at some point, and you might wind up like me out $50. So it is what it is. Learn from my mistakes, but I figured this was worth sharing so that others may not. You may not know, and then you might not have to go through this. It's just super risky without authentication, so it's worth sharing, I felt like. So anyway, that closes out this one, guys. I'm still pretty happy with all my pickups, and I've already sold, I don't know, I think I spent $260 at the show total, and I think I've already, in one day, already sold back $100 or so worth of cards. So that's typically how it does. A lot of them sell real fast, the ones that are super liquid, and I still haven't listed all of them. I just take a few minutes every day and list a little bit. So through Car Dealer Pro, and then listing them to collects and eBay. So links for everything that all the equipment I use for listing and selling and supplies are down in the description below. So feel free to go check any of that out. And thanks for watching. That's all I got. You win some, you lose some. Overall, it was a good show, but I don't know. It was also expensive. It was $25 to get in, and it didn't like, if you're a Pokemon collector, dealer, flipper type of person, it would have been a good show, or an extremely good show. It probably worked at $25, but sports cards, don't know. So I mean, I'm just giving honest advice and video and reviews, and I probably won't be going back to that show spending, unless it is just for the love of the hobby and to go with the family down there. And but there were signers, and it was a well organized show. It just didn't have enough sports car dealers, and then it was kind of expensive, honestly, to spend that much money. $50 for me and my wife to get in, and then there's just not much going on there. So that's all I got. Won't be going back to that one, I don't think. That's all I got on this one, and I'm just gonna keep it to the local shows that are free to get in. That's all I got till next time, guys. Blessings. God is on the throne, and Jesus is alive, and He loves you, and He He's calling all of us to follow him. He's calling you to follow him as well. So, got questions about faith? Reach out. I'd love to talk to you about it. Drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about the show, and give some advice to others about these in-person autos. Be careful. That's all I got till next time. Deuces.